Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Satisfactory. Now I have cleared up as much as I can from this spot. All the refineries are gone, we dealt with all that, all the piping is cleared out, and all of the things like petroleum, coke and everything have run off, so I think we should be seeing a dip in the power sometime soon. The generators have still got quite a lot in them, so we're not really using all that much at the moment, so it'll take a while for them to finish emptying out, but for now I've set up some storage containers with some filter systems, and we're just kind of slowly filling this one up with plastic, which is coming all the way in from over there, and I've got a neat little kind of setup for the stuff that's coming over that way, so it kind of gets it out of the way. I've done this. It's something I saw on the Satisfactory Facebook group, and I thought it was a really ingenious way of doing things, just kind of like essentially like underslung belts just to kind of keep them out of the way, and I've rigged up power lines along all this as well, so it just keeps things nice and clean, and I really like it. What I could do further, I haven't got the foundations for it, but I could do stuff like this and just kind of seal it all in once I'm happy with everything, and then we'd never need to look at it, which would be awesome. But as it stands for now, it's completely out of the way up there, so I don't have to worry about driving into shit, which is just handy. And then with the plastic, it all comes into a merger, which will feed into the little system that we've got up there. So overall, I'm really quite happy with that. I've just got loads of containers around here full of junk. That one's empty, so that can go away. That one's empty as well. So both of those are. Alright, fine, get rid of both of you. These have got some bits in, but there's a couple over this way that have got like concrete and the materials for making refineries. So I want to get started with, at the very least, laying out all of the stuff we need for making all of this plastic. So I'm just going to take the lot and we'll start laying things out. I want to put this as like the edge of things, and where do I want? Right, yeah, we'll put like the arse ends of stuff, say around here. It should be fine. I don't think that's going to that's not going to intersect with any of the cliff face or anything, so that's fine. So we'll take a refinery and figure out where I want to shove it. In fact, I may even bring that forward a little bit, so I'll put one there instead. Dish. And that'll be the first in our setup. So we're making plastic. That's going to be producing 20 parts per minute. So what sort of belt speeds do I want to work with on all this? Because I'm thinking of separating these out to be kind of like more modular. Right, a full pipe could support 10. I'm also trying to figure out what to do because of the heavy oil residue, because I want to come up with a better system than I did last time, because it wasn't the best. Alright, that's the first 5 laid out. Now it's a case of what I'm going to do with the pipes and the belts. I might keep the... I don't know. Because what I'm thinking is I've got the kind of belt input going in over that way, kind of underneath all this in like the underbelly space. And I'm thinking I might try and keep that a thing. So what I could do, if I were to open this up, I could put conveyor lifts going down underground, and then I could put a merger in, and then belt stuff off over into that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Mirror that over this side. But because of the offset outputs, I mean, it could work. It just means I'm going to need a lot more mergers. I don't know. This could work fine. I need to get myself back up here so I can put everything else in. Okay, and down we go. Let's put some floor in. I'm going to need more concrete. Just take as much as I can carry. And we'll start looking at sorting this stuff out. I've got to be careful around here because I've got these guys down below. And they've managed to spot me while I've been doing stuff up here. So they've been launching bloody spitballs at me. I don't want that. It's not friendly. Right, mergers. Slap one of you right in the middle. And we could do output like that. No, that doesn't look too bad. And then I'll just chuck a Mark IV belt through the rest of it. Just to make sure that it all runs as quickly as it can. I know a Mark III would be able to support all of this, but... hey, faster throughput works for me. So that would get us 10 out of the... how many did I say I was going to need? I think it was 26.25, I think. What were the numbers? 29.25, and I was saving myself like 3 machines worth, I think. And between 3 and 5. So what I may do is just call it 26. Yeah, we'll just go with 26 refineries. Because the output of the residual plastic is gonna mostly be coming through this facility. It's not going to be going into it's not going to be going into the canister production and the packaged fuel all that much. I mean, I do need to go and kind of stock up already because I've been driving around quite a bit gathering resources. But I don't know. Or do I want to take like 100 off the whole thing? Let me work that out and see what I need, because I can't remember the exact numbers of what I need for plastic at the moment. Alright, it's 585 I need, so if I take 100 off that, 485, divide that by whatever the output is on this, which I think is 20. Yeah. So 24.25. Because if I were to set this one up with residual plastic, yeah, it would be the same output. So I may just set up like 2.5 columns, so 2 sets of 10 and then a 5. And then whatever else I have left after that can just go into rubber production. And then we just need to set up a load of petroleum coke. So that's going to be fun to set up. Let's get all the recipes set on this lot. Then I'll figure out where the next column is going to go. They're all sorted. And what I think I'll do, I'll just do the exact same thing over on this bit. There's another 10 there. Then I think I'll put the last 5 kind of along here, but kind of facing this way, so it looks a little bit different. What am I doing? Don't know. At this point, I have no fucking clue. Nice and loud. Good. So yeah, that should do for the plastic. It's a lot of fucking refineries. How much power is this going to consume? It's going to be 750 megawatts just for these things. I'm glad I started branching out into fuel power. How is the power anyway? Has that started to die off yet? Yes, it has. Actually, a significant drop. 19 coal generators going offline. It's quite a bit. But okay. And I think for each column here, or these 10 will be producing 100 residual fuel, residual oil, another 100 there, and then 50 from that lot. So let's see what we're going to be supporting with just these. So just off that, I'd be able to support 6.25 machines making petroleum coke. Times that by 120, that's 750 a minute. There's a big jump up. But with that, I'd be able to do a significant boost to the petroleum coke generation as far as power goes, so that'll boost our power supplies even further. That'd be something to think about. Right. So what I'm thinking of doing, if I put a little bit more floor in along here, like that, I might put a fluid buffer. Don't know if I want an industrial one, but maybe just a standard fluid buffer. Could just sit in here so that I can give this system a chance to run for a little bit. It'll only run for a few minutes before it fills up, but I think having buffers there would help to kind of just get the system kick-started, and I might be able to have a chance to play around with things a little bit. Have I got any modular frames? I don't. I need those. I'm going to grab some. I haven't got any in the car, have I? No. So, bonk. Just slap you right there. And then I need to put a load of junctions all down this. Ooh, this is going to be a mess of pipes. And what I might do is I might just split the outputs of these. So that I have, like, the belts can go underground. And I'll split the one in the middle, merge it with the two on either side, and then one side can come down this lane, other side can go down that lane. I like that. And then the pipes, I'll split in the middle there, maybe put pumps in on either side to force the flow in both directions. Yeah, I think that works. Let me have a look at doing that. Oh, would you look at that? I actually found the fucking middle this time. That's awesome. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind not hobbling around my fucking refineries? I'm busy trying to lay some pipe. Isn't that a euphemism? An innuendo? Or something? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean it in purely the structural sense. Nothing else. Yeah, if I put some pumps in like that, then that will force the output from here into different directions, and it will stop any backflow from these ones. So I think that works fine. And then I suppose I could always put another one on here just to ensure that the flow is going down this way. That will feed everything in there. I'll hope that this whole system is going to work fine. But I'll put like a pump out on the far side, on the output of this one, just to ensure that things flow through this system as quickly and as easily as possible. Figuring out where I'm going to put the rubber and the whatever else for the residual oil stuff might be interesting. For now, I'm going to get the fluid logistics all sorted on this. And then we can turn our attention to other stuff. Okay, that's all of the fluid outputs for everything to do with the plastic done. Oh, no, don't delete that. Don't delete that. Right, now I'm just going to sort out the solid outputs on all this. Nearly went to go and say physical again. Really got to stop myself from doing that. You know why it's so hard? Once I've done this column, we'll go and sort out the ones that are down there. I hear me some hissy boys. Take pot shots from my little sniper nest. No, it's not so much a nest, it's more of a sniper shelf. Right, all the mergers are now in place for this. Need to sort out the ones at the back end now. If I can ever get back on this bloody platform. You know what would help? Fucking jetpack. Oh, but my run speed is so slow. But I can also fly. So, I don't know if the trade-off's worth it. Give us 2 body slots, damn it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. If you come down like so. Then I can put splitters. I think that should be in line. And then something like that to feed into the back end of this and send everything down that way. Now what is going to be the output of all this? 20 by 25, hang on. So that's going to be 500. For the time being, the belt that I've got going out of the storage area is not going to be quick enough. Because I'm going to need Mark 5 belts to get it over 480. I mean, I could work with it for the time being. It could be something that's just kind of a placeholder, and then I'll upgrade the belts when we get access to aluminium. Maybe I can just do it that way. I would prefer to have everything up to speed immediately, but... am I really going to be needing some supercomputers at that ridiculous a rate? Not that it's going to be a ridiculous rate of production anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Belt inputs, all done. Fluid inputs, all done. Or fluid outputs. And belt outputs. And what I'm thinking I could do with inputting stuff, I'll probably send one of each of the extractors. The fully overclocked normal ones, so they'd be producing a full pipe's worth. These ones, yeah, because you'd be producing 120 times 250 is 300, so that's a full pipe. Each of those ones can go into the full columns for plastic. Then one of the impure ones can go into the 5 at the back, and then the rest of it can just go into rubber. Which means I'd be able to support how much? Rubber from fuel. That'd be another 5. So actually we are getting a little bit of an upscale in the rubber. So that's not bad. We're producing 100 rubber a minute. So now it might be time to start looking at the pipe inputs. And I may run these underneath all of this. Seems like it might be a good option, because then I could keep things nice and clean. I also need to dig out the floor underneath this lot. But how should I go about splitting the outputs on all of the oil input? And it's like, do I want to bring it all in on one pipe and then just kind of do something like this, of just like branch off for each machine as I go? Or do I want to split it all the way, like, say, to the center, split it into 2, and then split it into 5? That way may be better. Let me just try and get some pipeline supports in, so I can see if I'm getting my pipes in nice and clean. That looks nice and clean. Cool. So, just for the sake of keeping things somewhat even, I'm going to put that in the middle. It's not going to be completely straight with everything, but it'll work. And then this pipe can just run along here and connect up to one of the oil pumps or the oil extractors. Then it's just putting pipeline splits and connections into all of this. Alright, that's one side dealt with. Quickly try and get the other side done, and then we've got, you know, a full column dealt with. Ah, there we go. So this side is pretty much done. It just needs to be powered, and then we need to plug in an actual oil extractor, and then sort out all of this stuff. So, yeah. I'm thinking I might try and send the plastic down here, so I'll slap a merger in, like somewhere around this spot, so that both columns can just feed into one point and then go off to where it's needed. I think this is going to come together quite nicely. I do need to set all the recipes on this though, so give me a minute. Alright, that's basic power lines put in. So all of this is pretty much ready to go on this side. Let me just stick another power line. Probably best to do one on either side of this so that I can power the pumps. Oh, I didn't put a bit of pipe in. Whoops. There we go. Power all distributed until, you know, I get it connected up to the main network, but, you know, all the wires are in place, the cables and all that sort of good stuff. Right, so it's just piping in, you know, sorting out the inputs for all of this side and then the stuff up at the back. So I'll do that in between episodes so that I'm not spending more time faffing about here on camera. And from there we can start looking at setting up, you know, re-establishing the rubber and figuring out what I'm going to do with all the heavy oil residue, because there's a lot of it. And yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm considering doing the residual fuel, because that could be something to do. I mean, what's the total output that I'm going to be getting from this? So I'm going to be able to support another 5 rubber, so that's 100 heavy oil residue plus the 250 from all of the plastic production, so that's 350. So that works out just under 6 fuel generators that I'll be able to support. So I could maybe put a few fuel generators around here and just say bugger it to the petroleum coke. No, that might not be a bad idea. I'll think on that one, and we'll have a look at that in a later episode. But for now, I am just going to faff around with all the pipes here and get things to the same standard that they are on this bit. So for now, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, and I'll just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays and metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video. I'll catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Destroy it. No, I don't care about the guard room. I care about this. And also this. But if I destroy this one first, I win. So that's all that matters.